Hello, welcome back. Last time, I achieved a regicide, and the undisputed king of the steppe has been dethroned by me. So Adamantortus has been taken down. Something may have happened at Celia Springs because that's where I got the mission, and something is rumored to happen there at some point, so maybe now is that point. There's a couple of things I want to do, though, which I might do before I go there. Thought of some experiments I wanted to run. They won't take too long. So, right, there's a few things left to do. There's a couple of missions. There's Shalongui, Longui. The smaller blue-skinned dinosaur might be the next one I really look at. So I want to try... Let's see, how will I do this? Let's start here. I had a thought that there's a bunch of accessories I want to be able to get. Right, that's where I buy... Oh, those are kind of pricey. Yeah, that's why I want to find the battles where I can get them free with a little bit of effort. So my accessories that are available to me are fairly limited, in a sense. Okay, let's do this. Every weapon I can access. Let's have at least one of every weapon that's available. And every accessory that's purchasable. I want to do a big disassembling spree, because there was something in the data log that I cannot yet explain, which was a tip that disassembling will get... Oh, that's an expensive. I see. There's several expensives here. Yeah, there was a tip saying, okay, so everything that is 3 digits in Gilgamesh Incorporated is out of my price range at the moment. Some components are only obtainable by disassembling things, and I have never, so far, found a reason to disassemble anything. So I'm going to take a moment and see if I can discover one. For example, if I'm thinking like, what is it, Moogleworks? Some of these fancy things from Moogleworks, alright, I already have one of each, great. Might just... like I can buy them with money, and then if I can turn them into something like a different accessory that fulfills a different role, oops, then I would like to know about that. Alright, so I'm going to dismantle. Ooh, let's do even better than this. I don't particularly care about dismantling the fully mastered weapons I have on, or the not fully mastered ones. But I'm just going to take apart everything I'm carrying and see if any interesting, unique components, or, well, actually accessories is what I'm after, comes out of that. So let's start with accessories, actually. So I'll stop the moment I see a name of something I don't recognize as a simple component. Carburetor! Ooh, there was a bunch in there. Okay, so a titanium bangle came out of whatever that just was. I need to pay attention to what I'm disassembling. This is platinum. Diamond bangle. Fully upgraded power glove. Synthetic muscle? I don't think I've had that before. Clearly that's just a component though, right? Robotic component composed of synthetic muscle fibers. Okay, just saying the same thing with more words. Okay. And titanium bangle breaks down into amplifier. Okay, so power glove. Are these always the same? Looks to be, yes. Shaman's mark. Amplifiers. Magician's mark. Transformer. Weirding glyph. Action detector. Okay. Black belt. Right, I need to call it out so that I know what I'm doing. General's belt. Rhodochrosite. Interesting. Rune bracelet. Upgraded rune bracelet. More barbed tails, got it. Witch's bracelet. Royal armlet. Cobaltite. 2 cobaltite. Royal armlet. 2 cobaltite. Imperial armlet. Perovskite. Royal armlet. Sure. Ember ring. Blaze ring. Frost ring. Spark ring. Foeman ring. Aqua ring. Riptide ring. Zephyr ring. Gale ring. Nothing. Sylphid ring. Turns the Zephyr ring. Sure, yeah, just lower tier of that. I've seen this behavior before. Iron Shell? Wait, Iron Shell is just a component. What was that from? Siltstone ring? Yeah, okay. Giant's Glove. Resist D-Brave. Okay. What battle would ever require equipping that? Or at least benefit from it? Serenity Sachet? Sachet? Something. Star Pendant. Pearl Necklace. Pain Dampener. Warding Talisman. Pain Dampener. These are not sorted. White Cape. Rainbow Anklet. Moonbow Anklet. Cherub's Crown. That turns into wool. Guardian Amulet. Auric Amulet. Shield Talisman. Soulfont Talisman. Watchman's Amulet. Hero's Amulet. Saint's Amulet. Blessed Talisman. Zealot's Amulet. Flamebane Brooch. Frostbane Brooch. Aquabane Brooch. Hermes Sandals. Tetratic Crown. Tetratic Tiara. Whistlewind Scarf. Aurora Scarf. Nimbletoe Boots. Survivalist Catalog. Interesting. Collector Catalog. Wow. Connoisseur Catalog? What the heck's Malodorous Fruit? I assume it's a component. Can be sold for a premium? How much of a premium? So that is malodorous. Okay, right. It stinks. It's a durian. Okay. What was that? The collector's catalog, I think? Okay, so... Whoa! That's upgrade. I'm looking for dismantle. Speed Sash. Chocobo Tail Feathers. Energy Sash. Black Mycelium. Doctor's Code. Oh, I have 3 of these. I'm going to run a test with this item. Photosol Aegisol. So upgraded it turns into Ethersol and Elixir? Is Elixir a... Wait, Elixir? There's an Elixir in this game? Is that the first one I've ever seen? So... Okay. So information I just got. Right, so Doctor's Code. That's the first particularly interesting one. Disassembly. Doctor's Code Star. Photosol, Ethersol, Aegisol, and an Elixir. That was specifically the starred version. So that could give me a reason to upgrade things that don't do anything different when they're mastered. But otherwise, okay, so if the system goes to that level, then okay, yeah, so charms turn into rings. Okay, so charms. Element Eater. Turn into rings, which is element resistance. Okay. I already knew that one, but I hadn't written it down before. 20-sided die. Yeah, whatever. Entite ring. Another durian. Another durian. Goddess's favor. Rapid recovery. Scarletite. Okay. Dusklight dew from ribbon. Genji glove. What do you turn into? Oh, 1 tier of whoa. What if you're mastered? I find it highly unlikely I would ever disassemble a Genji glove except in this situation. But let's just... Alright, so... Fruits are no good for that. And like, these components aren't even particularly great. Turboprop. Okay, synthetic muscle, and maxed out on those, of course. Sure, let's just stick these in here. Uncap damage. So a mastered Genji glove. What does it turn into compared to the other one? A trapezahedron! That's also interesting. Again, I doubt I would take that because I can just earn the money to buy that, but it's interesting. Now hold on, I've never had a trapezahedron before, have I? That's a quick and easy way to get one without grinding out the money. And I should see if that can transform any of my level 2 mastered weapons, or other things of interest. What about a Genji glove? Okay, what if I transform a Genji glove? Titanium bangle, power wristband, brawlers, what the heck are these? These must have come out of other things I disassembled. So, do you transform? Yo, you do. Does every high-level star weapon transform with that? Looks like it might. Oh dear. The next tier of upgrade. Oh yeah. That's what trapezahedron's for. Well, let's try transforming the Winged Saint. I guess it'll be Improved Guard 3. I want to do the Physician's Staff. Improved Cure 2 turns into... Improved Cure 2. Okay, so it didn't upgrade that, but its potential probably went up. How far did it go? I mean, that'll barely... Okay, that's what the ultra-compact reactors are for, among other things. Yeah, let's get this back up to ×3, whatever it's gonna take. Whatever you want. I'm gonna buy, what, 3 reactors I think I can afford? That probably won't be enough. That's the wrong shop. Weapons. Nirvana. Alright, I'm gonna stick all of these that I can stick in there. Where'd they go? Probably way up here. Yeah, way up there. Okay, so that's expensive. So it went a little distance, but not that much. Okay. So if I'm disassembling things, I won't have money for that. Alright, so, right. Super duper money sink for higher level weaponry if you really want to pay to win. Those stats are back up to, I think, better than they were. Anyway, so I want to dismantle all my weapons now. Okay, so Axis Blade, Lifesaver, Edged carbine. Gladius. 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 Haute Claire. Ceramic armor. A tile of it. That's a, that's still a component, right? Yeah. I'm gonna guess nothing interesting will come out of this. But then again, I mean, only a few accessories had anything interesting. Speaker defenders, Pleiades high powers, needle valve, right, that's clearly just a component, but just in case, let's make sure. Needle valve, yeah. Somebody had to come up with a whole lot of, wow, that wasn't worth anything. Names and descriptions of components, and that's fun. Somehow I find these component names and descriptions just a lot less interesting for whatever reason than the ones in Dissidia Final Fantasy. There's just something about the way those were written that tickled me better than these do. Just have to take a more utilitarian view of this. So far, I ain't getting nothing out of this. Maybe the more expensive ones turn into something interesting. That's not the impression I'm getting. Okay. So, let's reset. So, things I learned. Oh shoot, I forgot to look at what an elixir is. What is an elixir? So that's for disassembling a doctor's code. Is an elixir a component or an item I can use? Can I buy one? Let's see if shops sell it. Now, doctor's code is not something I can buy, is it? So I wanted to try with doctor's code. I want to say I ran this test and the answer was no, but I want to double check. If I wear more than one at a time, does it further multiply the value of potions? Right, so charms turn into rings. I knew that already, but now I have it written down. Genji Glove Star turns into a trapezohedron. I'll test out the doctor's code thing when it's convenient. Now it currently is not. Okay, so I'm heading for Cilia Springs. What kind of creature are you? That's an adamant tortoise, right? I still don't know if I can identify them reliably on sight. But that's what I think I see. I don't see a bluish tinge to the skin. Looks tan to me. Has chains, etc. That's my best effort at identifying. Oh, by the way, that unlit Seath Stone there, I want to interact with that. That will summon a giant cactus, and I need your help to get to it. Am I doing this now? No. No, I'm not going to get breadcrumb just because that's there. I will get breadcrumb because of this, though. Where is it? What? Okay, there we go. It was this direction. Gigantor can wait a moment. I need to see about Bismarck first. Maybe I'll find nothing and just come right back here. I just don't feel right about leaving this prompt without digging up the thing that it's talking about. Which is why I spent so much time in that smelly spot that had nothing. Okay, so not here. Wait a second. Okay, triangulation says this way. That patch of dirt looks kind of disturbed. Is it right here? Yes. I can pretend I knew that, because my guess happened to line up with reality. Hey. Or I can be honest and choose not to do that. That was just a lucky guess. That's not how I do that. This is. Turn around and go this way. What did I just see? Shalongui. So that's an easily accessible one of those when I want to fight one. I'm in the wrong spot. No, this is not the... Wait. Where am I? It's this way. Things look a little different from up high on a chocobo back. Since I'm here, I'll get a few crystal points. And I should take a moment to set up my paradigm deck the way I would like it for just general walking around. Cerberus... I have no idea what that would be, so I'm just going to go to Cerberus right now. Well, I guess one thing I know is that I would want... no, not you. Decimation? Maybe. I don't know. The way I play this game has changed so much in the last few sessions that I don't know anything anymore. I don't know what my accessories are at the moment. Let's see if this battle just resolves in one command input still. It didn't quite. So clearly I'm not set up for full aggression. Well, yeah, lightning's not here, that's why. I got the wrong person with me. But you know what? That's fine. There is no right person for the current situation because my target is unclear. I would like to teleport. So have my activities. Summoned a Fal'Cie here. A whopper of a Fal'Cie, they say. I sure hope so. There's no indicator that they have. The only hint is Bhakti's bonus bite and the fact that this was kind of close to the place that it was about and is now resolved. That's Atomos. Wrong Fal'Cie. I've already beat that one up. I want to put my paradigms back, actually. What did I have in this slot? It was Tireless Charge, yes. Bismarck, are you around? Will you talk to me now? Stay away from the water's edge, which means get as close to the water's edge as possible. I suppose I should check the spot where the Seath Stone was. I guess, did we catch a... Since I have Bismarck in my data log, I assume we caught a glimpse of it once? And then it just kind of went away. Forever. Never to return. Like, there's all these little fountains in the water. Are those Fal'Cie work? Or are they just natural? Yeah, I made you happy now. That's cool. Let's do that mission all over again. I mean, I'm gonna have to if I want 5 stars. 20 minutes? No, 20 minutes is what I did. 12 minutes was what it needed to be? No, it was more than twice that. Okay, so Bismarck is pretty clearly not here. Nothing has changed other than that the stone is glowy. Is there any other place where I can get close to the water's edge in some way? Like, there's no water over here, right? This is just Tajin's Tower? The lead up to it? Well, I mean, there's cliff sides. Ceiling of sky. Well, there's a... Okay, so what's right there? Have I stepped into this spot on a Bismarck hunt? Like, I'm going uphill. Clearly I'm going away from the water level. This is where Vanille got her Eidolon. Yeah, there's no water in that. Just a bottomless pit. Okay. This is Ceiling of Sky, right. Alright, yes, so remember when I said something about I looked up information on Bismarck and found basically nothing? Other than the brief mentions I did find made it sound like it would be obvious how to interact with it. Hold on a second. Wary and cunning, whale-like creature vehemently defends its territory, employing various direct means to eliminate trespassers. Slow and painstaking reshaping of the land through water erosion. Aggressive defense, it says. It's at this moment that I'm now entertaining the idea that I've been misinterpreting the clues and there is no Bismarck fight. That's just lore. There's a powerful Fal'Cie here. It aggressively defends its waters, but not by fighting travelers. Stay away from the water's edge is not advice that I can act on, or act against, rather. Other possibility is I had a chance once, but I missed it. Like my first trip through here, I was supposed to do something to make a fight happen. Nothing of interest on the map. Okay, so like I said, I've investigated this. Seems really unlikely that anything would happen from exterminating all the monsters here. Are those little ledges there something that I can go to? Sure doesn't look like it. No, that is firmly out of my reach. And I'm way up high, far away from the water's edge now. Well, I really don't want to fight all of these Sahagin right here. But since you're inviting me to a fight, do I want to entertain this idea? I do not. I'm not in the mood. Maybe someday I could try clearing this whole place out. Wow, none of these do what I want. You know what? I'm so uninterested in this fight, I'm just gonna retry. But okay, someday I'll try clearing out all the fish and see if somehow that... really! So there's no mechanic where you can flee battles in this game, says the manual. Fine. I'll get this happening. I'll fight you as though I'm fighting an adamant tortoise. Now I'm dazed. So I'll let my friends do the work for a bit. Well, that didn't even... Somehow this battle is both trivial and, like, annoyingly long-winded. Just because it's all interrupts and nothing else. That's the somehow. Interrupts and also threat of, like, monsters being summoned. Go away. Okay, so Gigantor. Let's start strategizing for that. I'm thinking it's a have enough health and heal quickly enough check, because damage is fixed and steady. So now, Gigantor can be dazed. At this point, Fang has enough health that she could potentially take Snow's place and try to... Ah, Sentinel will be useless because damage is fixed. There is no reason to Sentinel versus Gigantor, right? Is 10,000 Needles his only attack, as far as I know? How much HP does Hope have? He is over 10,000. What about Fang, Hope, Vanille? That old team, they might actually be the right call for this, but I think Hope is still far enough off of, like, low enough, close enough down to 10,000 that he just wouldn't get healed up enough to survive at 10,000 needles after one had landed on him. Because medics don't heal people up to full all that quickly. I'm thinking of a 2-medic team, and Hope is my only secondary medic who's any good at anything. What he's not good at is surviving. But anyway, let's pick up the mission and just try a few things. Because if I can't modulate the incoming damage, then I'm just going to have to heal it or prevent it from happening in the first place by... Right, you know what? If I'm changing people, I'm gonna get the build specifically for killing this group in here. I don't know what I'm doing with accessories yet, so you know what? I'll just leave these exactly as they are. So, unaccessoried lightning, will you kill faster than accessoried command of Vanille? You will. So yeah, lightning versus Vanille. The very good commando and very bad medic, or very good medic and very bad commando. Those are the choices. Just whichever way around you want that configuration. Alright, where's the stone I'm going towards? I can actually see exactly if I go to this. It's there, but that doesn't show me where I am? Western bench. Yes, it does. Turn around and then turn slightly to the left. On this ledge? Yes. Wait, so what was that other unglowy one? It wasn't this color, it was purpley. There was another one that I was looking at. I didn't think there was another unsolved sea stone in this area. Why is this class B? What does class even mean? Yeah, come to think of it. What is a class? Class D. Class D. D. It's DCBA, right? C. B. A. Is it just... No, that's a C. So it's not, like, sorted in numeric order. Yeah, I don't know. I would have taken it as a difficulty rating, but that makes absolutely no sense for Gigantor. Or for most of the others, really. Okay, so my mark is there. There's a treasure somewhere. Is it in this same patch of dirt again? Sure is. If I do this enough, I'll just know all the spawn points. Cobaltite, cool. Mark is where, relative to where I am, left. On that ledge? I think so, yeah. No. No, that's not the one. It's farther over, right? On this ledge way up here. Right here? Right here. Okay. So, let's strategize. I guess first let's find out how much healing Vanille can pump out on her own. She's not in the party. Let's fix that. Oops. Okay. So if Sentinel is useless, then I will not bring any. Yeah, Tireless Charge I will want. Cerberus I might want. I think that's unlikely. What if I just, like, Tireless Charge and, Thaumaturgy the whole time? Well, I will want some, Can I slow it? Even odds. Hero's Charge. Your Saboteur abilities are not particularly needed here, are they? I don't know what I'm doing yet. But let's start with Bully, then some Tireless Charge and Thaumaturgy. Let's do better than Bully. Let's do Espionage. Okay. I don't know what my accessories are going to be yet. This is just to get a baseline. Saz has a little comedy scene here, right? Mm-hmm. Seen it before, though. Libroscope. So days. Sounds great if you can land it. That's the problem, you can't. Yeah, it's susceptible only to days. Got it. Okay, so maybe... Okay. Well, that gives me some ideas. Tireless Charge. If you don't choose Snow, you didn't choose Snow. Ah, but there's the problem that it silences her. That is a problem. 995? Oh hey! Physical Wall. Physical Wall is taking effect. So that's a way I can modulate the damage by 5. Or 10, if I put on more of those accessories. Okay, so Physical Wall does indeed work. Alright, so Saboteur Vanille is absolutely useless. Saboteur Snow, though... I could go like Snow Fang Vanille. Really try to daze it. That's an interesting enough idea to try. Exploitation... Assassination. There's probably some in here I haven't seen. Infiltration, espionage, safe subversion. Yeah, safe subversion. I'm gonna try that. Oh, I have no one to cast haste. That probably won't do, but you know what? Let's try it anyway. Commando, probably medic, I'm gonna guess. Yeah, so safe subversion. Oh, I have Synergist Vanille. What can she cast? Vigilance, Veil. Oh, Veil. Right, the statuses. Those are a concern. So Veil would be nice. She's never gonna get a chance to do that, though. So I guess what I'm pretending here is that this could ever be effective. And let's imagine that when it's staggered it stops needling or something. I don't know. Alright, let's see if I can do anything with that. It'll probably be nothing. I haven't even accessoried Fang. But yeah, it's not yet time to make any serious attempts. Just probing for weaknesses. So I do need to Libra scope so that my saboteurs will know which ability to use here. Oh, thanks for the Esuna, but I really need heal faster. Haste would be very nice. Okay, so you're dazed. That's great. What gets rid of... That gets rid of fog. Okay, so be ready with mallets. If I keep on dazing, I don't think it renews, no. Ah, but I can re-daze. Okay, so now that's something. Oh, this is the wrong paradigm. So got the slow animation out of the way now. So double daze, there is absolutely something to that. Oh, there's something to this for sure. Can you get dazed, please, quickly? Alright. There's absolutely something to this.
Not yet.
I may need some fog resistance. So what do I think of this party? I think I don't like that it doesn't have haste. Doesn't Saz know some saboteur abilities? Does he know Daze? A Saz with Daze, or a Fang with haste, could be a great asset here. You don't have any synergist, why would you? You don't have any saboteur, dang. You have some of both. So I could try Snow Hope Vanille. And with a double healer, that's a double Esuna. But then when do I get my damage in? Well, I guess Snow does it. I want to retry with what I have just with anti-fog accessories. That's especially vanilla. I don't care about Power... I care a little about Power Glove. I don't care about Siltstone Ring, that's for sure. Okay, so here is where... Alright, you can have a ribbon. You can have... Oh, I will want that for healing power, assuming it does that. I still don't actually know. Where's my fog resistance? Vigilance would be nice. Oh, let's have a tetradic tiara then. That still feels like a waste of an accessory slot. Okay, Faith, Bravery, Veil, Shell, blah 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 blah, Days, Fog Resistance, White Cape. So I should upgrade my White Cape. Okay, so upgraded White Cape would be a good thing here. You can have some of that too. Be ready with mallets. Where is it? Did I go past it? I totally did. You can have this too, sure. And Snow doesn't get one? Yeah, apparently not. What's the name of the thing that I'm looking for? What does this do? Right. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question. I still don't have anybody with haste, right? That's the problem. So am I really bringing Fang? Yes. White cape, that's the name of the thing I'm looking for. Alright, you know what? You can have Hermes sandals too. Her? What about Vanille? Well, whatever, who cares? Power glove, sure. Siltstone can go away. You can have, This battle's weird and just so different from everything else. Is days happening to me? It's fog and... no, it's the, it's pain. You can have a pain dampener. Sure. And high HP power surge, why not? My paradigms, I'm going to use safe subversion, thaumaturgy, tireless charge, and then Cerberus while staggered, maybe. Now, I wanted a different... yeah, I want this mix, and also this mix. Yes, okay. Scouting party and variety. Got it. Do I really? Doesn't really feel right, but that's what I've put. So, let's see it. I feel like lacking haste is a critical, like that's something important that I really should have. Gotta get the Libra up so that you'll know what to do. Chatter defense is great. Kirasa, yep, that's cool. That's enough to survive. Alright, you're dazed. Great. So now, Snow is pained. Oh, not anymore. Wow, that Tetratic Tiara is worthless. He went, because he tried to cast Daze and couldn't. Okay, so I'm gonna need Mallet here. Yeah, so nobody can cast... oh, okay, so that's pretty short-lived. I don't know the... oh, that's not the right thing to do on you. So what's your health at exactly? Oh boy. Okay. Try this. It won't, but you know, I appreciate the vote of support anyway. So your health looks like that. Let's pretend that I can... oh wow, that daze does not last. Is it like diminishing returns or something? I'm never staggering this thing, are you kidding me? How would that happen? Also, I'm not hasted, so that won't help. Alright, so if I'm never staggering, then that means we need to just do unstaggered damage. Or Lightning's instant stagger maybe could do something. You need a mallet. Oh no you don't, that's not right. Okay, so she resisted fog. Pain doesn't matter. That's unfortunate. She might be able to do something about it. She is. Get dazed. I mean, this is tolerable. Okay, well, let's do this for a bit. So do I have a potentially viable, really slow boring battle here that I could maybe do? Oof! I couldn't do it! Yeah, dang it. Oh, well, dang it. Okay, you did get dazed. Do it again, quickly. Yeah, okay. So... it doesn't feel viable yet. What would most help if I change it? I really do want haste. That's going to complicate things so much. First of all, that Tetratic Tiara is absolutely a waste of an accessory slot. That's terrible. I'd like more white capes. Can I buy those? Maybe. Yep, this is a super weird battle. I like the double days. But there's nobody who can daze and haste. Is there anybody who can potentially daze and haste? Do you ever learn daze? If I give you Saboteur. Deprotect. De-shell. Imperil. Poison. Jinx. Wait, what was that? That's Curse. This is Dispel. Oh yeah, Dispel. Okay, so Pain is here. And Fog. And Daze! Saz could potentially do it. Okay, and the only other person who knows Haste right now is Hope. Man, Hope would be so good here if he just had some health. Ever. Poison Ga, Slow Ga, Pain Ga, Fog Ga, Daze Ga! Yeah, Hope could do it all. He could be a medic and a haste caster and a daze caster. Okay, could Snow learn haste? Could Fang learn haste? Oh, this is impossible to navigate, as always. I mean, I won't be doing this today, but just theoretically. In the distant future. Snow does learn haste eventually. Does Fang? None of those were anywhere close. I think Hope was the closest to having that be possible, and with his health, well, by then his health would be less terrible, maybe within an acceptable range for this. I'm looking for haste. Yep, she learns haste. Right. Costs a lot to get there, though. Okay, so once again, do I want to lean on Fang's future expansion for this? So give her Synergist, teach her haste? That would be nice. So is there any way I could shove Saz into the party? Not without losing either my medic or one of my dazers. Alright, let's try losing one of my dazers. So, back to this familiar team. Saboteur, Synergist, you never want Saboteur here. Saboteur, Synergist, Medic, obviously. Saboteur, Commando, Medic. Saboteur, Ravager, Medic. Commando, Medic. Commando, Synergist, Medic. I would never use that. Right, so it's Cerberus and also... Right, I don't have Ravager Medic. That's what's missing. So start with evened odds. Then swap between... Variety and Thaumaturgy. But again, do I think I'm staggering this thing? I think that's unlikely. So maybe more like swap between Scouting Party and Tireless Charge? Something like that. Yeah, kind of going down the list. So start with this for the haste. And maybe Veil... Wait, I can't cast Veil. Vigilance is what I'm thinking. Wait. No, Veil! That's the one synergist ability Saz never gets that Hope has. Once again, it feels like this is a Hope fight, but how can it be with his health as it is? Well, he's just gonna have to level up more. Because he has Veil. Right, I want some white capes that I don't have. Okay, but let's at least, again, entertain this idea. Why do you care about Pain Dampener? You would rather have a white cape. Well, everybody would, but you're not attacking as much as Saz is. Ah, white cape, there you are. So I guess Saz can have the Pain Dampener then? So a hasted Saboteur will be... I guess I could give you that. Maybe it'll make a difference, I don't know. A hasted Dazecaster will be worth more than an unhasted one. So taking Fang out of the party, because I replaced her with Saz, does not just cut my Daze ability in half. It's a little bit better than that. Patriotic Tiara, get out of here, you're terrible. Okay. What kinds of things would I want instead? Goddess's Favor. Sounds great. Let's do that. Okay. Alright. Oh, you found some fertilizer. Something, something. Oops, 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 oops. I need Libra. Ouchie. Thanks to the Esena, cure is a little more important. Sort of. Okay, that's great. You need a mallet quickly. Okay, nicely split. Alright, I need to switch to Scouting Party? Got that animation out of the way. Okay, right. So, got the days there. Yeah, that's cool. Do it again. Where'd my haste go? It's gone. This is like a lot to keep up with. Now, I do have the option of going down to slow battle speed in case that would help. I have the option of Doctor's Code and Potions. I don't really like my party leader being the one to... Okay, I think I want party leader Saz? Vanille? Not Snow. Wait, why not Snow? I want him to cast Daze all day, and that's a higher priority than, yeah, you have the next most health. A higher priority than... the things that Saz is doing. So therefore, I want to see if you can do some, yeah, forget this. See, you can do some Doctor's Code potioning. So, okay, improved potions. Ah, but if I put on a second one... No, it does give me another improved potions. Now, hold up. So are potions just, like, ridiculously good now? Is it octupled? Double, double, double? Or is it quadrupled? Double +1/+1. Okay, yeah, thanks to the Esena, I was fixing it myself though. Still seems like I can— oh shoot, I need to Librascope. Ow. Okay. And fire, no, don't bother with— oh. You are weak to fire. Okay, that's good to know. I guess I couldn't fire. So, right, potion. Is this really super good? What are those numbers? Those are not what I expected. Okay, so if I keep on synergying, you get faith, you get vigilance. Vigilance is good. Days went off, that's great. Okay, so non-party leader Snow, who's just gonna be constantly dazing, there might be something to this.
I appreciate it.
Maybe I'm just getting lucky here, but let's try chipping him down slowly like this. Like, he stayed dazed for a— why is he still dazed? Oh, does that break as soon as I attack? Is that the story? Yes, that's how it happens on me. Right, of course. Okay. So I can daze, take the time to recover, then once I have, I resume my attack. Oh, the needles remove a whole lot of buffs. Okay, so learning some things about— some things about things. The battle was over, Vanille, but she was still doing things. Okay, so I have fundamentally misunderstood days. Now I get it. So if I can cycle— alright, so this puts Fang back in the party then. I did notice it was lasting an awfully short time. Okay. I don't want Fang back in the party though. No, this keeps Snow here. Okay. So anything that has both Saboteur and an attacking role makes no sense. So we'll switch between even odds. And honestly, like, I could go Cerberus, Tridisaster. I already have Cerberus, what am I doing? Press the undo button. Tireless Charge is already there. Hang on, so what do I actually want? Tridisaster. So get everything all ready to go with even odds. A Sentinel can take one hit and fall down, which could be relevant here. I do remember that, but I don't want to sit in Sentinel mode. Like, that's just a waste of time. So I feel like these are my main three now, maybe? Yeah, so this is the non-attacking role. And these are the two attacking rolls. And that's all there is, really, right? Maybe. My answer on the multiple doctor's codes was inconclusive. More power gloves? Sure, I'll take those. You can have one, maybe. No, you can't. Alright. So daze it, then— so when I need to recover, daze it. When I'm fully recovered, break the daze. Do some damage until the time when recover needs to happen again. So if party leader gets hit, that is the time for going into recovery mode. Did that Librascope ever go off? Yes. 7 looks kind of like question mark. Alright, so get dazed. I'm gonna keep doing this until all my buffs are up. Get melted. Don't waste your Esena, Vanille. But do have the ability to heal. Okay, so recover, get everything ready to go. And fire, etc. I don't think the description of days ever said breaks on damage. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe it does. But I feel like I just had to figure that out from doing. Which is fine. I did that. Snow's giving us pep talk. It's very short and repetitive. Yeah, as if Protect's gonna help. I don't know, I'm casting it. Okay. Full aggression. Let's try Disaster. Yo, that health bar moving. As soon as party leader is hit, which is now, we'll switch back to even odds. Get a mallet going, please. Honestly, that's not that important. Okay, and that might just happen. So I should be potioning. Okay, so when I'm in recovery even odds, I use potions. Snow uses daze, Vanille casts healing spells. Sounds great. Okay. The way that health bar was moving with Tri-Disaster, I feel like I can get this done today. I just need a little luck. It needs to not run out, like Saz was saying. Okay, I can skip that early. That's pretty quick. As soon as the music's gone. Then it comes back for just a moment. What was that squawk? I should be potioning? No, it's dazed. It's fine. Okay, so all synergist abilities happen now. We just might. I feel like I may have solved the puzzle that is this fight, but it's still going to take some luck and reflexes. A little bit of each. Oh, no. So worried. I'll get the next, yes, a bravery, sure. Now, let's try disaster. Hit it until the party leader gets hit, then switch to even odds and potion. So Snow's not able to do things right now, is he? Alright, so switch to this, start potioning. I can still just get unlucky here, huh? Okay, Saz will live. I need that daze to happen. Oh, he can't because he's busy. Or he's busy. He had the bad on him. Get that daze. Get that daze, please. Have haste. That'll help you do it. Is this cactus dazed yet? Not yet. Is this cactus dazed yet? Yes, it is now. Okay. Okay. Alright, if I can keep doing that cycle. That was very dicey. That did not work as well as I was hoping. But okay. This is what it is. Try disaster. Like, I mean, that health bar seriously moved. Okay, Saz took a hit. I'm not messing around. We are immediately doing this. Oh, I didn't need that, as it turns out. Not messing around means using potions. Remember, Remember how to play. You need a mallet. Snow. I don't need one because I'm potioning. Do it quick. Okay, do it quick. She's gonna need a mallet. Okay, I think it's dazed. Great. Have some bravery. Have some bravery. Do a Tri-Disaster. Let's try Cerberus next time and see if the health bar looks like it's moving faster. Who's getting hit? It's Snow. That's semi-okay. It's actually not great. I'm gonna switch now. Why am I doing this? This is the wrong action. I should renew. Okay, great. Okay, and it's dazed. Cool. Let's try Cerberus. So that was one of my renews. Oh, my only one. My TP was still down from prior encounter. Cerberus. Oh, moving faster. Yep, that's the way to go. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. Again, taking this very seriously. Oh, it's dazed, I think. Or at least... no, not yet. It's dancing. I'm working on it. So one unlucky needle, like landing on Saz right there, that would have killed me. Come on, Snow, do the daze. Do it good. Okay, you got it. Okay. Again, this does take some luck, but with Cerberus, this won't take that many attack cycles. Just 2 more, I think, will do it. That squawk. I like how Snow yells this thing even when he has nothing to do. All he can do is run his mouth. So you would then cast Protect, which is worthless. Alright. Cerberus. Oh, it's dead. It's dead. It is dead. It is dead now. Yeah! Love it. Gigantuar down. I solved the puzzle. Okay. Good stuff. Well, I'm happy about that, and I got a Cactuar doll. Oh boy, that's my bonus. A little bit of money. No, my bonus is completion. Well, no. My reward is completion. My reward, my bonus beyond the reward, is a doll. And I get enemy intel, sure. No analects or anything, just the pride of having taken that down. You don't have a check mark. Oh, I need to fight another of those. Let's do that now, that's quick. This is Cactuar Day. Okay, so there we go. That was the, no, it was the rare drop, but it was actually the mission reward is what I got. Cool. I almost want to just keep this as a trophy, but you know what, I'd rather have the money. Restock consumables, change back to battle team the way I'm used to it, which I don't even know what that is at this point. I guess for walking around... What, I would want lightning? No, it's fine. Okay, so Cerberus... Decimation? Sure. I don't do, Relentless Assault anymore. That's just not really relevant to my current playstyle, it seems. Alright, something with medic in it. I don't know, diversity? Sure. That's I don't need more than those four. Huh! I went from wanting a larger paradigm deck to not even using what I have. It is incredible just how much this game is, like, my perceived shape of this game is changing in this late stage of it. There's like so much that just keeps shifting and morphing. So, alright. Gigantor's down. Adamant Tortoise is down. Only mark that remains that I know about right now is Neochu. There's Shalongui, Longui. But I think next time I need to see where I stand with Neochu. I might just be able to make some serious progress on it. At the very least, I should be able to get to the half-health mark much, much more easily. So I need a Chocobo to jump down, well, across from there. The human viable way down is here, right. Do I still want to upgrade my white cape now that that battle is done? Yes, I'll be fighting that again for the higher star rating. Will I now? Is that true? I think so. I think I solved the puzzle, and now I can figure out how to press the gas pedal harder, and eventually, like, not now, but sometime later. How much more later is there? Yeah, there might be a lot. This game buries its long parts at the very, very end, it seems. What am I doing? Upgrading white capes. Doctor's Code still was not particularly conclusive whether that was quadrupling or octupling. At the very least, I don't think it was octupling. Quadrupling, maybe. What does a white cape look like? It has a check mark next to it because two are equipped. This seems way too late for doing this. You know what? If I want to do that, I'll do it when I actually fight the thing again. That's just a waste of materials right now. However, I do want to sell my trophy. This dull, someone can enjoy it, and I can enjoy their money. Alright, cool. Right, restock consumables. This can pay my combat costs, and a whole lot more, actually. Cool. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Did I not have one more thing to do? What would the one more thing have been? No. Yes, it was the other cactus. Little Cactuar. Turned into less little Cactuar, but still kinda little. I want to get the check mark in there. I wanted to do it so I wouldn't forget, but I had already forgotten at least once. So I'm looking for any cactus. There's also this Shalongui. Maybe before I go in the Neochu Gauntlet, next time I could try a fight with this little cutie here. Since it's reasonably close to the save point. Did all the Cactuars run away now that the Gigantor is dead? Look how empty this is. There's nobody here. There are some sheep now. There's a shadow. I think I eliminated the tiny Cactuars. Seems like they're gone. Oh, that's sad. Maybe I can resummon them by accepting that mission again, but I think they're gone now. Hi, Behemoth King. I'll leave you alone. You're fine. So, okay, tell me about this. No, there's still one here. Never mind, just I happen not to step next to any of them. Okay. Right, now hold on, there's a specific paradigm I need. One that does no damage. I need to sit in that paradigm until the cactus dance happens twice. This will do. But I need to actually set it. While I'm here, since... well, that's especially not doing anything for you. Let's put on some catalogs. Well, that's a cute noise. I'm sure I've heard it before, but I had forgotten what it sounded like. Yeah, you can get challenged, that's fine. That won't stop your dance. Do it again. And now you're a big boy. Wow, only 1,000 needles. That's not that many needles. You do fog and pain, so that's annoying. I will not be able to stagger you, so that's pointless. Let's just... I need some haste again. It's gonna be a moment before he can do anything about that, and now I need to mallet you or something. Okay. So that white cape wasn't so pointless after all.
Thanks.
Well, this battle's a little less trivial than I was expecting. Protection's actually what I want here. I want Esino to get cast, and I want Haste to get cast. Yep. Those things will happen eventually. Those things will happen eventually. Okay, there we go. Painkiller. Alright, yeah, keeping haste up is just not going to happen, that's clear. Alright, red screen tinge. Fine, let's do diversity. Guess you should have done solidarity. Oh, you're just gonna Esina forever, huh? And never really get anywhere with that. Is it a good idea? Just kill. Can't kill with all those things on me. Yeah, this is an incredibly annoying creature. I forgot just how bad this fight was. Well, one of us can do things. Until we can't. So I can't even challenge. It hurts too much. How about now? Nope. but they can. There, finally. Alright, did that resolve the question mark? $15,000 Christian points, that's nice. It wasn't a question mark, but it did give me a check mark where there wasn't one. Okay. Yeah, it sure is capable of inflicting those. It's incapable of not inflicting them. It's more like it. Alright, I guess I need 3 more mallets. Oh no, with 96, I'm just not going to be able to do anything. So I don't have to plan around a future where Gigantuar is not yet defeated anymore. Therefore, my plans for how to route my Crystarium are not relevant in that way. So what do I want to do? Well, I want to defeat Neochu. I think you should have a higher Sentinel roll level. That's just a good idea. Yeah, so get everybody's secondary roll to level 5. That's my current medium-term goal. Is your secondary... well, it's clearly Synergist, but I think you're closer with Commando. No, Synergists are primary, Commando is your secondary. Ravager's your tertiary. What do you want to do? Medic is fully mastered. Saboteur is there like that. Wait, what's... okay, you haven't proceeded to that tier yet, so Ravager is trying to get there? Sure. This isn't a lot of points, but it's a few. Can do some stuff with it. The others of you can just stay where you are. Okay. So next time... Shaolongui was the plan. Yes. So evaluate how possible that is. Because it just might be reasonable. And if not, then go back to Neochu and see where I stand with that one. And if neither of those things, then... I'm not sure what else there is, but clearly there is more somewhere. Because, okay, so now, hang on. One more thing I do want to look at. Missions completed, 93%. One single mission in this list is not going to be worth 7%. 2 missions in this list are not going to be worth 7%. What did I decide there were? 65? 66? 67? I forget what the number was. But there were multiple undiscovered missions here, even beyond the 51 that I know about. Well, theoretically. Anyway, so, cool. The Gigantuar is done. Next time, Shaolongui and maybe Neochu.